Halloween is my favorite day because I ain't never fucking scared no matter what they say. Yeah, I got ghosts on my left and the right do spray. All the blood spray when Dracula comes around. My best friend is a vampire. Oh, it's like that, dude. It's like
It's like a swell. Oh.
okay.
That's beautiful.
Thank you so much. It is beautiful.
This is the plot of the movie. The big reveal is happening right now. The characters have gone on this big journey, and they've come to the conclusion that you have to get to the top of this mountain. And awaiting at the top of this mountain is the one who knows all. And they hold the key to saving the whole world. So they do this adventure. They get to the top of the mountain. They look over. The camera is just on the one guy's face, and then the main character comes in, and his face pops up, and then you see a look of shock and disbelief. The camera pans to what they're looking at. There's nothing there. No sign of life. No trace of human beings ever there. And they go, what the hell? I thought we were supposed to see the one that knows all, the one that was supposed to save humanity. Well, they walk a little further, and what do they see? They see a little puddle of water. They look in, and it's their reflection. They're the ones that know all. They're the ones that will save humanity. It was them all along, and they needed to take this journey to the top of the mountain to gain the skills necessary.
It was a mountain called Monkey.
Sure.
It's like the gorilla song. All who lived in the shadow of Monkey respected the power.
Not familiar.
But the people in the village grew tired and wary, and soon they outgrew the constraints of the mountain. Until one day, the mountain called Monkey had spoken. At first there was nothing but a light, and then a sound. Oh, little town of Bethlehem, a savior walks beneath.
It's a gorilla song?
He dances dirty ditties as he rips through infant sleep.
Can't say Diddy.
Can't believe and can't imagine piles locked in heaps of sounds you've never heard and words that you must never speak. It was a mountain who finally moved a hand upon the clock of our head forest land. Yo, I got head in the woods one time.
You know, he never talks into the mic, and now he's screaming.
Oh, sorry, my fault.
You know those little clam cakes?
Jared. Joe, we call him Jared.
Joe, who was dead?
The press finds out about these bad clams.
That's a bad clam, all right.
All right. Sorry, I just got a sweet text from Adam Levine.
What'd he say?
Well, he said he's going to get
across
back
from you
into
doing
it.
the podcast.
No, he said he's been really big into lacrosse lately.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to episode 80, the big 80, as they call it, the Ocho Cinco, right? Of Clam Cakes. I am your host, Jared.
I'm Joe.
And we have the Book of Topics here. This is a new thing
We're
I'm
back.
starting. This is a new thing I'm starting called the Book of Topics.
Okay.
And every episode we open it, and it's like reading the Bible. Ooh. A reading from the Book of Topics.
Okay, I like that.
Clam Cakes, episode 80. What's your basketball story?
My best basketball story.
How are you?
I could probably think about it.
How are you?
I'm pretty good. Yeah.
Would you like to know how I am?
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty good. You know, everything's probably normal lately. Just doing how I've been doing, you know. How about you?
Well, I don't think.
That's for
I
sure.
know. No, that's not for sure. I'm having a midlife crisis.
Yeah.
I'm going through a midlife crisis, and I think I'm almost out of it. Hopefully I'm not almost out of my midlife though, because then I'm gonna have another crisis because I don't want to die.
Well, I mean, I guess it depends on the parameters of your midlife. You're probably in your mid-40s, the middle 40.
I'm probably in my mid 40s.
You're the middle 40.
Oh, 40%.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
no,
yeah.
well, the middle 40 years.
Look, I have 40 years left.
No, like the middle of your life. You're.
I haven't lived 40 years. If that's what
Let's say you're
getting at.
80.
I'm not.
Let's say you die when you're 80.
I'm not, chat.
Let's say you die when you're 100.
I
So your
won't.
40s, your middle 40 would be, 30 to 70. This is not that difficult to understand.
My 40s would be my 30s.
Your middle 40 years, if you live to 100, would be from when you were 30 to when you're 70.
Why are you saying middle 40?
Because you're in the middle 40
Middle 40 what?
years.
Left?
Oh my God, this is like crazy. Like, okay.
What does that mean?
Imagine you lived to 100. All right. Imagine
Correct.
so your life started at 0,
Uh-huh.
ended at 100. Okay.
Uh-huh.
If I told you what is the middle 80 years, the 80 years of your life that's in the middle, when would that start and when would that end?
Oh, between 10 and 90.
There you go.
Okay.
So-
Say it better. Say it better.
I think I said it. I just said it how I said it again.
That takes too much thinking though.
Sorry, Charlie. I was thinking not on the to-do list over there.
That's not on it though. Dude, yeah, so, I've been having it's been a couple weeks.
You
Been
like the devil?
I love the devil.
All right, keep going.
So it started out last week. My dog's got a split nail. His
Okay.
nail split, like ripped off completely. So
All
they
right.
take him to the vet. What does the vet say?
It's going to cost you $700.
No, it doesn't, because thank God Sam works at a hospital, so it costs us nothing basically.
She's like, I'm a real doctor. I don't know. She works at a hospital. Like, this is an animal.
Yeah, this is a dog. I'm like, I am a dog, yo. But Sam's been saying, oh, Wes's knees hurt. I'm like, you're fucking so stupid, dude. His knees don't hurt.
I mean,
what are
how
you
do you
talking
know?
about? That's what I've been saying to her. How do you know? And she's like, I can just tell. And I said, no, you can't. They take her to the vet. They do x-rays. Torn ligaments in both knees.
Wow.
So that's an $8,000 surgery.
Oh!
Luckily, we have insurance. But insurance reimburses you, so you have to pay the $8,000 outright. But it's not necessary right now. So it's one of those things like, well, he's gonna baby it and then he's gonna tear other things because he's not using his knees
Yeah.
properly.
Yeah.
I'm like, good boy.
Torn ligaments
Good
from
boy.
running anxiety.
Yep. And then Sam goes in the bedroom, and guess what? Her pants
Okay, I know what, yep.
Her pants are covered in blood because the cat peed on her pants, and the cat is peeing blood. Massive amounts of blood.
Oh God, man.
Yeah. So I'm like, that's good. Take her to her animal hospital.
That
Thank
sucks. You had
God.
to write. Was it helpful to write all this down?
It made me angrier.
Okay,
Reading it-
yeah, we
reading
gotta
it-
get them out of there. Gotta get the
reading it
feelings
back,
out.
it sure made me
You
angrier.
gotta get the feelings outside of that mind of yours.
But she's just got a UTI. So
Okay,
that's
cool,
okay.
though. What?
Yeah, she has a raging UTI, as they put it.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was fine, but my dog's knees are broken and my cat's pissing blood.
Oh my
and
dude.
Yeah.
My Lanta.
And I can't stop thinking about dying. So,
Oh my goodness.
yeah.
Maybe that's the only thing that's saving you.
Oh,
Keep going.
And on top of it, my sink, it's kind of loose. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, okay, let me just shove it. Let me just move it back into the position. Mm-hmm. Now, hot's cold and cold is hot.
Yep.
How is that possible? If there are any plumbers out there, let me know how this is possible.
Wait a minute. Wait.
All I did, okay. So I bought a cheap faucet, obviously, because I have to pay for my animals. I don't have money for a faucet.
Yeah. Maybe you could stick the spigot in one end of your dog.
Yeah.
Or one end of your cat, and it would clear out the UTI.
That's how she got the UTI. But so the thing, it kept moving, and I just moved it back in place, and I'm like, it's loose.
What
but
are you holding right now?
It's a.
Oh, it's the S bend, the little U.
This is the water comes out.
Okay.
So it's supposed to be like this. It was like this, and I just moved it back, and now hot is cold and cold is hot.
Okay, I think
How is that possible?
Let me go. I think I got it.
Okay.
Now this is based in no knowledge, so if anyone at home or listening or commenting in the section below us called the comment section
Yeah.
wants to be, helpful, I think there's like like in your water pipes, like you ever have to like turn the pipes off for the winter?
Well, my outside, my outside faucet, the spigot doesn't shut off.
Okay, Jared.
So we have to turn the water on and off every time we want to use the hose.
So you have to turn the outside faucet on from the inside the house, like in the basement somewhere, like
Correct.
reaching. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's say, just say, like in a crazy world that wasn't the case.
Go on.
Like the I don't even know what it's called. Like the valve is like a ball valve, and it's basically like a sphere, like a ball in like a circle, and it has like a hole that goes through it. So like when you turn the valve, like the actual circle just rotates. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So maybe your thing has like one with like 2 openings, and when you turned it, maybe you literally just.
Maybe I swapped that.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's
How
like
do you
that.
swap it?
Because maybe the reason it was off angle in the first place because whoever put it in didn't do something right.
I put it in.
Okay. And then maybe the only way you could get it to work was like at that angle. Maybe it's not supposed to be at that angle, like ideally.
I was told not to buy cheap
I wouldn't.
faucets because stuff like this happens apparently.
Yeah, because you're going to use it for decades.
Yeah, well, no, I got it last year, so.
No, but I mean, you're going to use it for decades, so you might as well.
Yeah.
Ideally,
Yeah. If I'm in this house for decades.
Yeah. If only the earth would just swallow me up and just send me to oblivion.
So yeah, and then on top of that, work has been like. I go, all right, I'll do it.
Yeah, you do.
It.
You have
and then
to.
It's been a lot, but I'm learning.
To work harder?
I'm learning. Yeah, I haven't really been working hard enough.
I haven't been working harder, but I've been working smarter.
And speaking of work, a lot of times at work,
Uh-oh.
no, or just in life in general.
Oh.
I have this. I'm like, okay, once I do this, everything will be fine, and I'll
Yes.
never have to deal with it ever again. I think I even said that to you.
Yes.
When I'm like, dude, after this, I'll have no more stress. And then, of course, work and stuff keeps getting stressful. And this is another part of my midlife crisis.
Okay. Multifaceted.
I'm like, oh, you got to just that's just life. It doesn't just get like easier.
You got to live life on
There's
life's
not a
terms.
There's not a magic thing you do, and then it's like, oh, okay, everything is different now. Unless I have like $1 billion.
Let me. I think the magic thing would be magic.
Okay, yeah.
You know
but
what I
magic
mean?
doesn't. That's not.
Well,
I've got the
I guess if-
magic in me.
I guess I would rather live inside the mind of a child. Not like that.
Or would
Not-
you rather live inside the child of a mind?
The child of a mind would be like 2 brains had sex and had a child. Or 2 AIs had a child.
Yeah. I guess. Child of a mind.
'Cause, like,
or
also-
if I have a kid. Oh, speaking of kids, actually.
Would you rather be the child of a mime?
I'm like, Dad, what's wrong?
I know, he just chokes to death like immediately. No, that's stupid. You could tell, because that is miming, the choking thing. That's probably the only real, seamless crossover of miming in real life is the Heimlich maneuver or like the international, like signing for choking. Although I guess sign language would be like, what would sign language be? Miming? No,
I think,
yes.
I think that's cheating.
Everybody deaf is a mime.
But everyone that mimes isn't deaf.
You don't know that.
Speaking of children, also,
don't know that.
this is part of my midlife crisis. I do a lot of thinking. Some say too much.
Okay. Continue.
And you think about having kids and stuff. I had the thought, would it be cruel to have a kid because they're gonna have to die eventually?
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Why?
That's the dumbest thing ever.
Because you're bringing in life.
Apply that knowledge to anything else. Apply that knowledge to anything else.
Like?
Why create something if it's just going to be destroyed? Why?
Exactly. That's part of it, dude. Have you ever had a midlife crisis? Apparently not.
So my whole please.
No, your life is a crisis. That's different.
That's true.
That's different than a midlife crisis.
I don't need a midlife crisis. I just have a crisis.
You haven't had time to go down to a midlife
I just have
crisis.
a crisis.
Exactly.
Yeah, a life crisis.
You don't think that's a genuine concern?
No, it's dumb as it makes no sense logically at all.
Sure it does.
No, it doesn't. Because the only reason that would make sense is if you had a different philosophy. And your philosophy is nihilism. That's just nihilism. There's no point.
So I'm nihilistic.
Yeah, you're like Edgar Allan Poe, dude. Congratulations.
And I thought it was Jared, not Niall.
He's Edgar
You know what
Jared
sucks? I'm a
Poe.
tortured artist, but I don't do any art. So
Yeah,
I'm
but-
just tortured.
Yeah, but I mean, because like then that means nothing would exist.
And nothing matters.
Yeah, but the only thing that exists is matter. Oh. So whether it's important or not, it is it. It's it.
You don't think about this stuff, dude?
Yeah, I do, but it's very quick.
Oh.
It's very quick. But also, I've done hallucinogens, and I've thought about it then.
Me too, dude.
Same thing, dude.
And it made it worse.
No, it made it better for
But
me.
it didn't.
Made it better.
But I've been having these thoughts, but I've been thinking about them so much, I've sort of come to peace with it.
I think diodeing is like, even if I don't consciously
What is
like,
diodeing?
dying/ODing, I think like
That's what you have a term
I
for it?
came up
You've
with
done it
right
so many
now.
times.
I came up with it right now, and just the momentum. I was
Diodeing?
like, yeah, diodeing.
That sounds like a
'Cause you're not dying.
Pokemon.
You didn't die, but you
I
OD'd. But
choose-
it's like if you die, and it's like the end of the OD.
Diodeing.
But like, even if I don't like consciously, like I'm like, oh, nice, like I learned this. Like I feel like my brain just
Hi, Jazz.
We're doing the podcast.
We're talking about
So good.
death and if it's worth having kids because they're going to die eventually.
That's what you're talking about.
So if you
I'm
wanna-
talking about Kanye West.
Get in on that.
But like, my brain is like, I feel like my brain has like more information than I do, and more information than other people's brains, just because of the closeness.
That's
to
nihilistic.
That's not nihilistic, dude.
It's some sort of istic. Oh my god.
Narcissistic,
Yeah.
dude. Narcissistic. I'm the best.
What are you licking?
And the narcissistic.
That's good.
Yeah. But like my brain's like, nah, but remember, and then like the brain's like, all right, don't tell him. He's like, yeah, but we remember. So like take that into consideration. But part of me is like, my brain knows that there's nothing left. There's nothing out there, nothing matters. And it's just trying to like hide it from me.
Yeah, I'm getting to the point where my brain's starting to suppress it. So I think that's good.
Yeah, because it's incorrect anyway.
What do you mean?
Because like, what do you think is correct?
Exactly. I don't even know what's correct
I
anymore.
think cause and effect is correct. I think it's like you got to do something knowing that something else will happen.
How can you for sure know something else will happen though?
Because it happens like that with everything.
How can you, let me rephrase that. How can you be sure that the right thing will happen?
It doesn't matter. That's what I said, like correct. Like I don't think correct in like morality. I think correct is cause and effect. Correct is what makes sense, what is.
So whatever happens is correct.
So if you're like, oh, why should I have a kid because they're just going to die anyway? It's like, yeah, but it will happen, and other people have kids, and it does happen.
You did the thing.
And
Okay.
things happen. But the one thing,
And then maybe by me having a kid, the kid will actually save the world. So it was like,
well,
I did it
I
right.
mean in the sense of like,
No, I know, I'm
if
joking.
you know, like if cause and effect is like the correct thing, meaning like it's the only thing that we know. Like stuff happens and then that causes other effects to happen.
Right.
So we know that. So we wouldn't know anything else. And the only cause without an effect is death. So it's the only thing.
It has an effect.
No, it doesn't. To you, I'm saying. You don't know what the effect of you dying would be to you.
Oh, effect to
There's like
me.
ripple
Gotcha,
effects and shit.
gotcha.
Yeah, like, but so it's
like everyone in the world would be sad.
so you can't. Yeah. Oh my God, dude. We would have to take a bank holiday.
Right. Yeah.
We would close the Bailey Savings and Loan.
Oh God. When that closes, it's like Waffle House. When that closes,
Dude, when that
you
closes,
know
what will
something
happen?
big
there
is
will be
going
less
on.
waffles.
Yeah.
Or probably the same amount of waffles, maybe. But yeah, so like, why would you just worry about the one thing that you know you can't figure out? There's no
It's
point.
the one thing, but I'll figure it out. I've got,
No, Nah, dude, because then like a 3-year-old is born. He's like, I remember playing baseball with Babe Ruth.
That's how
They're
a 3-year-old
"What?"
talks?
Oh no, they'll be like,
yeah.
We used to do this at Grandma Edna.
We used
Yeah,
to do
why is
this
that your
at-
3-year-old voice?
That's his soul.
We used to do this.
Like it's like
When Jeremy was 3 years old, we all went to Monisco Beach and we were sitting on the sand and there were the boats in the harbor. And he said, "Oh, I remember my wife had a boat just like that. And
a grandmother had a dinghy. The purple raisin was in her family for 40. And it's like, oh, this baby is my grandfather. Like, no, the fuck he's not. Or
could.
maybe he is. But either way, fucking stop doing that. Like, stop worrying about. Just do what you can do, and then have like that view. Ghosts. That's the view you have to have on Ghosts. Ghosts, like, all right.
That's the view I do have on Ghosts.
Yeah, like, all right.
Like, show me a ghost, and then I'll be like, oh, ghost.
Because every Ghost movie is the same thing. It's like
Well, ghost movies and ghosts,
stories and Ghost House and
Ghost-
Ghost Ship starring.
and my cat ghost.
Oh, cool, dude. U.S. Customs. You have a USPS parcel being cleared due to the detection of an
No, you don't.
Oh, do I? The
Click-
U.S. Postal
click
team
this.
wishes you... Like, really, dude? Cool.
Click this with your social security number.
No, thanks. So, yeah, dude. I mean, you can't die twice.
Or can we? Or do you just, every day you die, the closer you get to death?
I mean, you could die twice, maybe. But what's death?
You've died 4 or 5 times.
Not really, though. Because that's
I
why
think
I
you
call
have,
die
though.
OD'd. Yeah, that time, yeah. But, like,
Well,
that was just, like, dipping my toes in the sand, I feel.
can you die if you
Haven't died.
aren't actually
That's what I
dead?
mean. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. I mean, because it wasn't like his that we like declared him dead. His heart stopped for like. I'm not like what's his name, Bill.
Nye?
No. What's his name?
That's pretty cool.
Thank you, Bill. The one-eyed. He's got one eye. Oh, Bushwick Bill.
What the fuck's that?
He's a rapper. He died. He like legally died for like I don't even know how long, like an hour or something.
Okay.
Then he, like,
you
woke
would
up.
have died. But that's neither here nor there.
No, I mean, I guess, yeah, but I'm saying, like, that's what I mean. Like, do you know, like, have you, I mean, is it like Constantine, where he does the bathtub thing and he goes to hell? That's not what happened to me.
Never seen Constantine.
You're out of your fucking mind.
Not that I don't want to.
You've never seen Constantine. That's my favorite Marvel movie. Or if it's DC, then my favorite.
So, yeah, whatever. That's your favorite superhero.
And I like Spawn, too. Kind of the same thing. Just a guy
You like
trying.
the anti-hero.
I like the guy that's living his whole life trying to make up for one sin. That
That
is what it is.
is what it is. So I've been thinking about that a
Yeah,
whole
dude,
bunch.
I like that. I mean, I think you got a good point of view. You might want to change it though. But
No, I have. I've been coming around to it. And you know what? And I was thinking like about the podcast, and I'm like, I've been watching podcasts where like they're doing like a character sort of.
yeah, like those guys that are dumb, but they're not actually dumb.
Yeah, it's kind of that. But like the Goblicon one I showed you, I'm like, oh, he's doing this like goblin character, or Dax Shepard. You know Dax.
What did he do?
He's like, okay, I'm gonna try doing. I'm gonna tell them a joke and see how it goes. And then he's like, I could go for some noodles. Follow me. And then he he takes
Dax Flame.
Dax Flame. Who's Dax Shepard? Oh, Dax Shepard. Never mind. Dax Flame. Dax Flame. Him. And then I literally thought, okay, what's a character I could do? Maybe like a super confident guy.
I like that. I like that. I like super
he's
confident
not
guy.
like he has no anxiety or anything.
I actually,
Like,
I had like an article for the freaking How You Doing, the podcast, if you will, and it was like other stuff.
okay.
So there are some characters. Too fashionable Joe, overly fashionable Joe.
Okay, so these are characters you thought of?
I'm over it.
You don't want to talk about your characters anymore?
I don't really have characters, but yeah, okay, I could make up a character, right? Give me a word association.
Cabinet.
Hey, don't get out of there. Oh, little Indian in the cupboard. Little Indian in the cupboard. So I know you have a lot of stuff to talk about, but I actually, and I know you hate when I do this, but oh, dude, some of our old fake ads. Gladwell's Just Dimmers.
Hey!
Hate having to choose between pitch dark and blinding light? Here at Gladwell's Just Dimmers, you won't have to. We sell dimmers for all lights, and Gladwell's has been doing just that since old Mr. Gladwell just first hated having to choose between pitch dark and blinding light. If you want dimmers, Gladwell's just dimmers, just dimmers.
You wrote that, or I did?
I wrote that.
That's very good.
Small blankets.
What were you about? What, you were gonna say something before that? You were
Well,
like,
I have a thing that I thought would be interesting, you know.
Why would I hate that?
Because, dude, you hate to watch me shine.
But I love to watch you leave.
Yeah, very nice. Yeah. All right.
Say your thing.
All right, dude. So, you ever see like those things online?
No, boring.
Yeah, you're right.
What
You ever
things?
see those things online? It's like, like top interview questions. Like Elon Musk asks everyone this interview question.
Buddy, if there's a list, I've seen it.
Okay. So this is like just some 10 interview questions. So there's 4 of them that I like, you know? So I just want to ask you some of these interview questions that successful
'em right.
CEOs love to ask.
Well, I've
And this is by Jenny Jetikin.
Jenny Jetikin? That's a fake person.
Her picture looks like Astro Boy. She looks like Astro Boy kind of.
I'm Johnny Journalist.
All right. So we'll just start with a softball.
If one of the questions is how many windows in New York there are, my answer is I don't want to work for this f***ing company.
You are such but you're like necessary because people have to just you're like just a fatted calf. You know that? And people are just gonna milk you your whole life.
I'm not being milked. I'm saying I
You're
don't.
damn right.
I'm
'Cause
not.
a calf is you can't milk. It's too young. I think.
Exactly, but you can.
Sow. That's a pig. Pig
Go.
milk.
Ask me the questions.
Pig milk. What? I feel like it's an untapped market, brother.
This goat's milk.
We never. Because first of all, you know how many tits pigs have?
6 to 8.
Six thick pig tits. Are you kidding me, dude?
6 pink tick. That's one of the questions.
Six thick pink pig tits. Fit.
It's one of the interview questions.
Oh, dude, he has thick pig tit sickness.
He has 6 pink. Thick,
Six-
he has six thick pink. Tick.
Six sick pink thick pig tits sit on my lip, dog.
That's
I'd
tough.
be sucking the teeth.
Clip that
That's what
and
they
send
should
that
do,
to
like
the bank.
at Whole Foods. They should just get a cow and get them like horizontal and just put the udders right through the wall.
And you know
like,
what's funny? These Democrats will go, now that's fresh milk.
Yeah, dude.
Meanwhile,
dude, my Republican grandmother can't mow her lawn. Why? Because of destitution.
more like reparations.
No, she I'm thinking of so many weird things right now. Like instead of a prostitute, like a dustitute.
That's disgusting.
And she's just dusty.
Ew.
And she's an old porcelain doll. All
Give
right,
me these
so question number
questions.
1.
I'll
Question number
fucking
1.
knock them out of the park,
Clip
dude.
it over here. I can feel it. Question number 1.
Sure are.
That's what I'm saying. So why don't you say something?
Because you're gonna scream no matter what.
I'm not gonna
So you
scream no
clip,
matter
you
what.
clip.
I'm just gonna move it to the side.
I can lower you.
Nice try. All right, question number 1. Perfect.
Question number 1.
What's one word? Describe yourself in one word.
Anxious.
All right.
Am I hired? Please tell me I'm hired. I'm so anxious about this.
Okay, that's your. All right, that's pretty good. I would say different. That's the first thing I think of. Like when you order a wrench and it's like
You mean a wench?
no, like if you order a wrench but it's like not hard, and you're like, why is it not like firm?
That's what you are?
Yeah, I'm still
They
a
say
wrench.
explain, and then
I'm
you
still
say
a wrench,
that.
but it's like I'm so not right for anything that you're like, there has to be
There's
a use
got to
for
be
this thing.
something.
What
we
is this
can use
for?
This thing for.
This has
Put
to be
that
for
down. I
something.
gotta blur that out, maybe.
Shit.
What's a positive, like, oh, I want to say anxious, but what's like a positive way of saying anxious? Perfectionist?
Yeah, thorough.
Thorough. I'm thorough.
Thorough.
I'm thorough.
So, all right, you said different and I said thorough.
Nope. I said anxious, and you said
I should have said
crazy or
not
something.
listening to myself. All right.
Ask me this one. Hopefully they're all one
Question
word.
4 I liked. How long are you willing to fail at a job before you succeed? At this job, if it were like the job. How long are you willing to fail at this job before you succeed? How long are you willing to pay me for failing?
That's
You know
kind of what I
mean?
would say, but
How long can I get away with it?
I would say, well,
That's a bad answer.
you know, as long as I'm enjoying the work I do and I enjoy the people around me, and your f***ing fat ass. I can look at that every day. And those.
How about this one, dude? What's in the newspaper today?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm fucking not 80 years old. I didn't
we're
read the
young
newspaper,
and
you
virile.
idiot.
All right, question number 7.
Number 7. I thought we were on like 4.
I skip them around.
Okay.
Question number 7 is, what percentage of your life do you control?
Oh boy, wish it was 100.
I bet you pointed a little too early. Huh? Yeah, you thought you had that answer
Listen to
nice
me,
and you gotta
interviewer.
reel that back.
Wish it was 100, but it feels like 0.
Yeah. Okay.
What? How much do I control? I don't know.
Percentage
That's a
of your life.
stupid question.
Wow, it's getting him very
I'm
flustered.
getting so angry.
I think this is one of those questions where even not answering
Now,
is an answer.
But do they know that I put on my resume that I'm having a midlife crisis?
What?
If I put on my resume I'm having a midlife crisis, then they should know not to ask me that question.
What didn't you get a chance to include on your resume?
Well, I'm having a midlife crisis.
In his book, The Virgin Way, Everything I Know About Leadership. Oh, Virgin Group, Richard Branson. He seems pretty cool.
He likes virgins, huh?
Disgusting.
He had to have been on Epstein's island.
You know, he seems like that kind of guy, but I feel like he's the other side of that kind of guy.
He's like
that kind
or
of
he's
guy.
like that tiny island. I'm not going to that tiny fucking island.
Yeah, that's true. He has his own island.
Yeah. Probably has his own like
I feel like Richard Branson is like a cool, like that made him cool. You know, I guess what I'm trying to say is he's not a rapist pedophile.
and that's
yeah.
cool.
Yeah,
and
that
that's
is cool.
cool in my
That
book.
is- in
if
my-
that's a interview question, I go, that's friggin' cool
Yeah.
to me, dude.
What's your worst crime you've ever done to someone that no one's ever seen? Tell me.
Well, I'm Richard Branson.
Dude.
Ask me more interview questions.
All right.
I like
Okay. This is now, see, percentage of my
This
life
is
that I
Nazi?
control, I would say 100.
No, you don't.
Yes. Meaning
Well,
that everything I'm fucking up is.
I would
you
have
know
an
what I mean?
existential crisis in there. I'm like, well, I think I control.
Well, don't let it go to your head.
Oh,
What percentage of your life do you control? I just read that one, dude.
any coding?
Mitch Rothschild found.
Yo.
First of all, how about this? What percentage of your? I'm a Rothschild, so it's like you're floating. It's like you're in fucking edit mode, like career. You know what I mean? Creative part
Do you ever
mode.
see that? I some billionaire and they're the daughters on the podcast. And she's
Yes.
like, but daddy, when I have a job and I'm making $12 billion, I won't even be able to afford the island. And it's like,
Oh,
you
see, I don't even remember that
don't
one.
even know.
I meant the one of the girl was like, first thing you have to do is save. All you have to save.
Yeah,
200.
that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that one.
Save $12 million and then invest it.
Question 8. Tell me something that's true that almost nobody agrees with you on.
You shouldn't bring a child into this world because they're just gonna die.
All right, fair enough.
Wait. What would I in an interview? Something that's true.
So, Jared, got another question for you here.
Hey, I'm here to be a software developer.
Okay.
Ask this question again.
So, thank you for coming in, Jared. We really appreciate it.
Sure.
I just got a couple questions for you, and you've been doing really well so
Thank you.
far. I got another one for you. Can you tell me something that's true that almost nobody agrees with you on?
I can tell you something that's true that you probably don't agree with me on.
Is it about fucking Terrence Howard?
That's a stupid f***ing question. Next question. Am I hired? Yes or no?
I've been doing this for 27.
Oh, Warren
years.
Buffett, I don't know if I can work for you. I'm in
excuse
another interview. But I might, if they give me the job right now,
you on the
then I'll
phone?
turn this down.
That's Warren Buffett?
5, 4, 3.
Yes, absolutely. Wow.
Wasn't even holding a phone, idiot.
Oh my
What you said is legally
God.
binding.
Ladies
I'm hired.
and gentlemen, Mr. Burt
That's how you
Bacharach.
do it.
Okay, yeah, pretty good. Not gonna hire you. Honestly, might even like do
What would
some
you
sort
say
of
to that?
press charges
What's the
to
question
you.
when you're
Tell me something that's true that almost nobody agrees with you on. 1 times 1 is 2, probably. I would say that.
You know what that question that's
Probably my Terrence Howard shit, I guess. Like all my like stuff that I think that is true. All right.
that's entrapment, that question. And I think they could go to jail for that.
I mean,
Tell me something that's true that no one agrees with you on. So you want me to tell you something that's fucking stupid,
How about this?
basically.
Oh, listen. How about this? The Detroit Lions are the greatest football team on earth.
Yo, you do comedy.
Yeah, you do a dumb one. That you could do
comedy.
it. But if you do that, that might put you in another category as filler, as fodder.
Yeah, but that's fine. You could
They
be the
throw you
comedy.
out in
You're the
front
comedy
in
hire.
chunks.
I'll take the comedy.
They just
hire.
use your bare mass to block the hordes.
Well, better than my
No
master.
talent past your weight and width. All right, let's see what else we got. You're doing very well so far, Mr. Thibodeau.
Thank you so much.
Do you need break for a drink, or do you want to pee? Do you want to stop? Do you want to change your shirt or anything?
Should I be changing my shirt? Is there something on my shirt?
Oh, well, it's up to you. I mean, I believe if you're going for what you're going for and you believe you've achieved it, then
I don't have to piss or shit.
okay.
Is that one of the questions? Do I have to piss or shit?
No, at the end of this, I'm going to say, and what was the first question? It was, do you want to have a question? All right, question 9. Describe a day where you just had the greatest working day of your life. You're driving home and you're on cloud 9. You don't need to give this stupid bullshit at the end of it. Describe a day where you just have had the greatest working day of your life. You're driving home and you're on cloud 9. What was it about the working day that made you so happy? Happy.
You'll never be happy and everything in your life will you were right about not having kids.
Well,
Describe your ideal work day.
oh, dude,
Not specifically, or like don't take up a lot of time, but
October 15th,
dumbest fuck.
2022.
That's not what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about. I love when I come in and they're like, oh, look, we have this problem. It's not really a typical problem. So you're going to have to kind of do some trial and error
Atypical
here.
trials.
And then you get to think, you go, let me try this. That doesn't work. Let me try this. And then right before the end of the day, you go, I fucking got it because of all that trial and error.
They come
and
to
then
you for
do
the-
it,
they-
and
okay.
it works. And you're like, hell yeah, dude, I did it and it friggin' worked.
You're the errors.
I
They come to you.
I
They
do
do
fix
the
the
trials.
errors. I
and
create
they
the
come-
errors, but I do also fix them.
Is creating the error a trial?
Yeah.
You're not on trial. I figured that out today, dude. So
So I'm gonna keep playing.
pretty good that I could do that after all my training. I got another one for you. Last one and final question. You're so close to getting this fucking job. So, for all the marbles. So, insert name. What's your story? Forget that one. I want to answer the last
Is that
one.
the last one?
All right, here's my greatest working day.
Dude, what's your story?
My greatest working day would be I wake up and I look at my bank account and I'm like, cool, I did a lot of like successful things earlier this life, probably a couple years ago. And now I'm just reaping the benefits of it. So that's pretty cool. I guess I'll go to work now. I'm already at work, I guess, because I own my own companies. And I really just have passive income. So I guess I'll hit the golf course, hit the links. The sausage links, that is. I don't like golf, but I do like sausages. So I go to my front step, and there is a boy howdy brand new delivery from Omaha Steaks.
Boy, howdy.
And I said, for my business meeting dinner tonight, I'm going to have a meal for my meetings, and I'll bring everyone that works for me because I'm the boss. And then my teachers will come over and they'll say, well, you really were right. You were right, and you really were going to make a business thing of yourself. And my old management teacher would say, I guess this is one asset that wasn't mismanaged, and it was me. And my girlfriend, now wife at the time, then it's the wife.
Which is your girlfriend now, but she was your wife.
If I'm speaking then, it's now. Then, which would be a then. So, so I'll be like, and she'll be like, oh, baby, the boat came in. And I said, get both of them if you don't know which one you want. Get either boat or both of the boats. And one of them comes with a dinghy, but we have enough room in the dock for that. And then Jared calls me and he says,
You want to do the podcast?
he's going to be like, I don't want to bother you, man, but the last payment didn't go through. And they're saying they're going to pull the plug. And I just wish well, you think you could send me just a...
On my life? What am I? I'm on life support?
No, everyone you love is on life support.
Why am I talking like
bad investments?
Oh,
That's why
okay.
you speak like
it just
that.
took the breath out of me.
Yeah, exactly. He made such bad investments. That he gasped so large at a check one
And
time.
so-
He was like,
I'm
never
still
spoke
catching
it.
my breath.
And I go like this. I go, who is this? And I hang up my phone. And Jerry Seinfeld's next to me. He said, you're the funniest person I know.
Holy shit.
Work. And then
Wow,
and then it goes, and it's lunch break, and then I get to go have lunch.
Whoa, that's a good answer.
And a
You're
Caribbean
hired.
nurse helps me to the bathroom, and yeah, there's handles next to it.
You got to go pee, man.
Because I've been fucking shitting so much from eating so much good rich people food that now I need handles for support. I hang like the Olympic rings above the toilet with my legs straight out. I go,
You do the iron cross above the...
no, but my legs are perfectly straight out, and it's so tense that when it comes out, it looks like it's like you're making. You know what You're
making tortillas. It's like a tortilla machine.
And just a flat disc comes out. And
So
then-
we're hired.
Yeah.
Right? I just want to say, so I have other things, but I'll save it for next time. One time in school, probably like elementary school, we had this fucking stupid person come in. They're like, I'm a special or whatever. And they're like, here, I'm going to hand everybody a test. And then, you read.
This guy was chased out of the school about 15 minutes later
Yeah.
by all the security guards.
Everyone, eat this candy. No, they were like, okay, so you just do whatever the tests say. So you're looking at it, and it says hop 3 times. Everyone gets up and hop. There's a couple people fucking not doing anything, and we're looking at them like, you're an idiot. You're not reading. It says hop. And then it says, like, clap 5 times, spin around. Everyone's like, what the hell? And then everyone's done, and then they're like, who read the instructions?
Yeah, I bet it was like, this isn't a test.
And it said, the instructions are, don't actually do any of this stuff.
So you didn't read the instructions?
I didn't read the instructions, or I probably did,
probably
but I just didn't
so
want to feel
mad
left.
afterwards.
Ooh, I was angry. I was like, but if I read the instructions, I wouldn't have done it though. So,
Now,
I was so angry.
do you have fun games that you used to play in school?
7-Up?
Okay, that's a great one.
Here's the thing about 7-Up.
Stand Up.
Everyone, you cheat every time. Everyone
You know
cheats
what's
every
funny?
time.
I didn't really cheat that much.
Oh, I cheated
really
at
at all.
home. You go, come on.
I used to bring a knife to recess though.
Yeah, well, okay.
That's cheating.
That's
That's if you bring a knife to recess, you're able to cheat in any game.
What kind of knife? Where'd you get the knife?
It was it was more like a sword.
You're just sitting in the corner with the sword.
But I went to a Catholic school, so I said that I was, Christ,
You're
the Archangel Gabriel.
Crusade, yeah.
No, but we used to play a game, and this is how we can end this. Well, you got your paper, right? You got a pen?
Yep.
Perfect. We used to play with a deck of cards. You would draw 4 cards, and that's how you would get the numbers. Okay, so pick a number from 1 to 10.
Do I say it out loud?
Yeah.
3.
Write it down. I'm going to say 7. Pick another number.
8.
8. Okay, I'm going to say 4. Okay?
I write mine or your numbers?
All 4 of them. So 3, 7, 8, 4.
8, 4.
Okay. And on the count of 3, we're both going to say a number. 1, 2, 3, 5.
6.
Okay, perfect. So we're going to go with 6. So that's the
Why?
last number. So what I did, I have 4 numbers and then a space and then the last number. Doesn't matter about the space, but so you have to use the first 4 numbers mathematically to get the last number. Addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division.
Okay. Well, we're gonna have to speed this up.
Okay, ready, set, go. Okay.
Oh, easy.
Okay.
10. That's easy.
Okay, you got it.
Yeah.
Me too. 7 minus 3.
7 plus 3
Okay, keep going.
is 10. Minus 8 is 2. Plus 4 is 6.
Okay, I did 7 minus 3 is 4. 8 divided by 4 is 2. 2 plus 4 is 6.
See, and that's
Pretty good.
you take the wonky way.
I do take the wonky way.
You take the wonky way.
I look at math like this.
How can I wonk this up?
I wonk this up, dude. Willy
right.
Wonka?
Will you Wonka?
If
Me
you
to the
pay
prom?
if the price is right.
All right, we're going to a wedding, and we might do
Right now, we gotta go
We're
right
going right now. I'm wearing this.
And we might do, we
I'm
won't.
wearing my birthday
but we
suit.
might not. You know.
Bring that, I guess. We'll see.
Until next time, until next time, until next time, until next time.
Clam cakes.